so for setting up the eyes later in point insert lah, the eyes I will just make the place for you already in the eye socket there. So you can just isolate it out. So you need to find the center pure out here lah. So in here the models, this one I did not make it lah. So maybe the people will run a little bit, but it's okay. When we set up the eyes, okay, so find the center line. So we can see this one and this one will be the center line of it. So you need to create the join and then mesh to the place there. Alright, so create a join, mesh the pivot, okay, in the center of the eyes, okay, even from the front view, okay, match it, mesh the, okay, mesh to the centers, make sure that it's the center at the eye there. After it, name it left eye join. Alright, then you just skin up the whole eye is fine. Skin, eye skin. And then need this the joint we need to have a mirror one, so I'll just parent to the head first and then mirror the joint. Okay, skeleton, mirror joint, left to right. Okay, go on the other side. So this one also, you do the bind skin. Just a solid one will be fine. Okay, doesn't need to do anything. Just a solid joint. Let me check. Okay, this one, mirror joint. Okay, then selecting the eyes, skin, eye skin. Right, now both eyes is connecting to your eyes already. Both joints connecting to the eyes already. But now the rotation is very weird one because I won't do anything. Alright, now that you need to create a controller for the eyes. So control very simple. Okay, so a simple curve first. This one will be the left eye. Okay. Eye controller. And then duplicate another as the right eye controllers. Alright, so this one later we'll put it on top of it to adjust it. So now that group both of it and then name it. Left and right, and then these two we need to have one more main controller for it. So create another curve. This one name it eyes controller. Alright, then group it. Eye controller group. These controllers make it bigger. Okay, make it bigger. You can have like this, and then these two. This one's just a shape lah, so you can do your shape if you want. Alright, roughly like this. Okay, we'll put it on top of it, then we change it later on. Alright, these two controllers, put it underneath the eye controller. Alright, and then I think I'll adjust the axis first up before I move up. So all the controllers, I'll just rotate like this. Alright, okay, it's still the wall axis. Alright, so just like the main control group, pull it to the eye, find the eyes there. Okay, isolate it. The up, down, I will just match it with it. Okay, the front and back match it, and then try to move a little bit forward is fine. Okay, as long as like forward from the head and then we have the left and right. So we'll do the left first. Select this group. Okay, the left and right, just match it to here. Okay, up and down. So I think up and down will be there lah. So this value we just put into here, but as negative. So we go to the right side. So now that we got the left and right from the front is perfectly aimed to your bone. Now that we need to do connection. Alright, connection for both eyes, very simple. Okay, select the controller, select your joint, constraint, aim, maintain offset, turn it on. Alright, and then this also, you do the aim. Now that when you move here, okay, underneath of it, they will just follow. Okay, now your eyes will be complete. I think the shape will make it nicer a little bit. Yep. Okay, so when I move the main controllers, the profile will be following. If I just use the one, you'll be just doing one. Alright, now that in this group, the eye group parent to the head, so that your head moving, your eye can be follow. Alright, if you want to have another things like the eye you want to follow, if or not, okay, we can do another thing. It's a setup for you lah. Alright, let's say this one you want to follow, maybe just follow the head And then another way, you can maybe just follow with the center gradient. Alright, so you can get the head controllers, get the center gradient controllers, find your eye controllers, constraint parent, maintain offset, just turn it on. Now that you got two nodes in here, one is from the head, one is from the center gradient. Okay, you can do one to like, okay, follow either one of it. So in the attribute, edit, add attribute, in here, name it as follow. Minimum 0, maximum 1, and you add. So we're using this attribute to drive it. Either I want to follow, and I don't want to follow. Alright, so we can use either the node editor or the set join keys, up to you. So I just use the the node editor. So bring in my node, make sure I have this follow node in here, and the parent constraint node, put it on the other side. This one I'll put it here. Alright, so find the target that come inside. Okay, these two, the head controller and the center gradient. Alright, when follow, it means that you need to follow into 1. When follows, head must be 1. Alright, and if it's not, okay, we need to have a reverse. Okay, input 1 the x, and then output x to here. So if it's not, then this one will be 0. If yes, sorry, it's no, then the center gradient will be 1, the head will be 0. Now that when I turn my head, I disable the join first. Okay, if I turn my head, you can see my eye still like pointing to the place in there. Okay, if the follow is on, then the eye will be following the head, either one off or on. Okay, simple. It's like how you do the IKFK lah, but this one just two node in here. Alright, so this is how you apply the